Find me at the walking. Every Sunday, I'm a vibe with everyone you know. Cause I'm the talent in the industry. So please just believe in the platform. Can we spread the word? Hey, let's tap into the walking. I'm ready to the walking. Hey. I'm ready to the walking. Walking. Can we spread the word? Hey, let's tap into the walking. I'm ready to the walking. Hey. I'm ready to the walking. Walking. Every Sunday, I'm a vibe with everyone you know. Cause I'm the talent in the industry. So please just believe in the platform. Cause I'm the talent in the industry. So please just believe in the platform. Can we spread the word? Hey, let's tap into the walking. I'm ready to the walking. Hey. I'm ready to the walking.
I got paid, I'm not basic. If it ain't about the money, I don't chase it. All these niggas walking check it, they don't say shit. Cause I'm on my sticking to my lane shit. Sticking to my lane shit. Where woman blame, I'm so sticking to my lane shit. Sticking to my lane shit. Where woman blame me, but yeah. Kila basta mina speed Joe in a kwanga fire. I'm still screaming fuck the world, you wanna kwama lie. I start hitting up your girl, you I make kwama lie. Niko from tu ya mamboka na mashow lie. Mina saka ganji, uko complaining by. Nyenye ni wachanga, nyisi gengi mbaya. Matter of fact, I take it back, you hear si gengi choir. Fat lady sings, my baby wa megwire. Yeah, I'm still sticking to my lane shit. Everything that I do, si jambling shit. Mini lion checking mate. All these niggas ain't the same. I wanna pull up in the drop top Rari. Cruise the Serengeti with your boo, she calling me Dope Safari. Nakani Mbali, me naenda mbali. I don't really know these niggas wanna send my tuli trap mahali. Nakani Mbali, me naenda mbali. Nimechoka na mademo Nairobi, I'm headed to Kigali. Yeah, this that shit you can copy. Ni party na dem yako think she wants you but hataki. Yeah.
This is The Walkins, and where I'm going ham. I'm glad you could join us this week. Thank you for being here. Now, earlier on in the week, DJ Pinye aired his thoughts on the quality of music and gave his reasons why he doesn't play some songs. Now, I won't get much into it, but I've got 2 questions for the viewers today. I would love to read your thoughts in the comments. First off, what is the criteria for good or bad quality music? And number 2, who decides what music is played? The owners of the stations and the media houses, or the listeners? So guys, please jump in the comments, let us know how going. Today we have a very special guest with us, Dopamine.
Oh, special be
very special.
Shukran Maze, happy to be here.
Thank you for being here, bro.
For sure, Maze.
I know we've been trying to have you on the show for a couple of weeks.
You don't say fam. Anytime Maze unaweza pull up, sinaona kala ume pull up.
Asante for that.
Pull up game.
Yeah, like you know, man, you're busy. You're all the story, man. You've been in Coast for around 2 weeks.
Nah, it was actually 1 week. Yeah, I had a show there. It was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that we just kicked it a while with the artists in Coast, and we vibed with them, made some music. Yeah, so it's just been like a good experience, Maze.
Alright, so because I honestly have a lot to ask you. What did you guys get up to? But of course you don't waste no time.
Yeah, but sure, like let me just say, like these guys were like super professional in like handling us when we got there. You know, they cater for everything, transport, accommodation. We got there, took good care of us. Maze took us turning up, like literally provided everything and facilitated our stay in Diani for a week. So that was really something. Like facilitated meetings between us and other like key players there, and so it was really dope kicking it with them. As a shout out 8100 Kusini gang.
For sure, man. I like that. Shrap nights, Shrap Life Campus Store, and Mimi across the border, Nyege. You're doing your thing out in Coast. So you guys are really touring a lot, if I can say that. Now, for the artists out there like me, I've never been on tour. Can you tell us a little bit about tour life and how that is, the ups and downs, maybe what you like, what you don't like about it?
Oh, okay. Well, well, you see, like for the like Coast and Uganda and other shows out of town, that's not really part of the tour yet. The main tour is the Shrap Life Campus Tour. We go to different unis because they're really trying to like get that different, get that crowd in different demographics. But like in terms of organization and coordination with the people on the ground and wherever you're going, that's like the most important thing. Because so at times unaweza pata like it's an event of that specific school and the program isn't yours, so you really don't get to like, you know, tweak the vibes and everything. So like the best thing is just to go there with your own program, and of course carry merch to sell, because that's the only way money can be made. And just like it brings a whole new light to you. Performing in front of people who've never listened to your music is always the best thing you can ever do, no matter how big you get. So that's basically it.
Alright, and when you guys went from Nyege to Uganda, what did you enjoy the most about that experience?
Oh man, again I'd say like these guys were super organized, like the Nyege guys, like in getting us there, the artists, there were 300 different artists from different parts of the world, completely like all corners, and it was just like interesting seeing how they handled everyone, putting us in hotels, like checking us in, like, you know, they handled us so well. As the promoters in Kenya have something to learn, like unajua wanatupea hadi pocket money to spend and everything, like it's just amazing on top of the pay and everything. The event itself, the lighting, the stages, the organization, where the stands are and everything, like it's just super organized. Maze, we have so much to learn, and it's amazing that Uganda is doing it better than us. But it was an amazing experience, Maze. Like I said, performing in front of people who've never heard your stuff is always an experience. But it was well received, so it's shukran from Kenya, Maze.
I'm a promoter of Kenya. I hope you I first came across you on Abstract Part 1. Back then you're still, I don't know if I can call it a poet or a spoken word artist. But
pretty much.
I was intrigued by you, and I've been watching you since then. I love the transformation from Win the Flow to Dopamine. What sparked you to transition from dopamine from Win the Floyd to dopamine?
Actually, now let me shock you. Win the Floyd is still there. Always has been, and he'll always be there. I'll always do spoken word. It's just been on hold for a long time because like you said, the transition. So like after the transition, and I've learned a couple of things, that's when I'm in a better position to come out and give people another piece like that. So Abstract is something that will be running throughout my life, and maybe like every 5 years don't apart, I will say like one Abstract. But becoming Dopamine is a person I've always wanted to be. Like and is a character I'm developing. Like I'm writing the story as I go. I'm just guessing as I go, and seeing how everything is working out, experiencing life from a different perspective, and you know, not being afraid to be yourself. That's just been it. And I always tell people like the hardest thing to do is be yourself, and so this is a journey of self-realization to realize dopamine.
And how's the response been so far?
The response has been good. It could be better, but I'll try, and like I'm trying to make it like more, you know, more incorporating of people rather than make excuses. But it's been good so far, and I'm happy about it, and I just thank God for how far it's come. I can't wait to see what's ahead.
Alright, for sure, I look forward to that as well. Now, one thing, if many people don't know, you don't really rock ice per se. You're more of African jewelry.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? What made you?
Well, you know, like just reading up on history and just going into deep things, I discover like the things that gold and diamonds and silver are attached to, like things involving death of Africans and things involving a lot of theft and a lot of bloodshed. Hata mtu akikupiga ngeta, killing you to get the gold and everything. So there's that. So there's just that bad vibe attached to them. Not to say that I'll never rock them. I just don't want to rock anything fake. Like let me get it when I can like properly afford it, you know, and get something legit instead of getting like those, you know, water VVS's, like. So that's basically it. And also it's just about supporting African entrepreneurs, like these people who make the beadworks, like these Kenya bands and all these shambalas and everything. I bet like I'd say like 95% of them around the world are African, and it's just like trying to boost like the racial economics of blacks. So that's my contribution to it. Like I'll always buy African over anything else.
Now you usually have a lot of African pieces on. Today you don't, but
today I'm keeping it simple.
It's all good. Can you describe to us maybe your favorite piece that you've come across or maybe purchased?
My favorite piece is it's a marble piece. It's marble and it's completely white and it has some black spots on it. I've had it for a while, and it's at a time when just like a lot of good stuff was happening in my life, and that's when I bought it. It looks really nice. That's one of my favorite pieces, Maze. And of course my African piece is the African pendant piece. That's also one of my favorite because it's black and it's Africa.
Was it wapi? Ama is this when you see one somewhere?
Nakwanga na plug wangu, although ako out of the country. He's usually in the country like twice a year. Ni msempoa sana aitwa Ng'ombe. He like makes them and sells them. So napiganga lapa. Alikuanga mse wa mtaa kitambo, alikuwa mtu mse wa kufix mataya and stuff, and then he started doing that. And now he's traveling all over the world, Maze. So that's my plug. Off that. And of course like the Ankara clothing and everything. But like when he's not around, I just go to Masai Market. It's open, I think every weekend. It's open up at our Parliament. And you just go there. They've opened up shop and waambie tu akupea bei ya Kiafrika, lakini kupea bei hayo na mwambie wewe kama na mzungu wewe.
For sure. Peace Shambhala is out now. It's a great project.
Thank you, man.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Like what kind of mindset you're in?
Oh, okay. People usually find this so trippy. So Shambhala is like a mythical place. It's a mythical place in a lot of like history. If you do your research, it's in a lot of history. Shambhala is a place where conceptually, it's a concept Christians have of heaven. So it's a place of peace. It's a place of no hunger, no diseases, no suffering, no pain. And people have wealth, but they don't like use it to define who they are and stuff like that. So Shambhala basically for me is a place of peace and a place of being a peace giver and a peace creator, and also at being at peace with myself, who I really am, that I like rocking Shambhalas. I don't have to rock like, you know, gold to impress anyone, but it's just being at peace with who I am, and it's just encouraging the young African urban kid. You know, you rock sneakers and you still look fresh, and you rock a tee, you know, and all that, and you still look fresh and you still look fresh with Shambhala. So being just African and owning your identity, that's what Shambhala is about. And it also goes into me getting my identity in music. Like I'm starting to find my sound. So that's what basically Shambhala is about.
Going from what I know about the gang ADF, I've hung out with Musao a bit, Green, Butchers. I know they're very spiritual guys. I know they're vegetarian. Are you also vegetarian?
Yes, I am.
Right now, why are you guys vegetarian?
Well, like First of all, for me, like my mom is like really like a fitness person, and she like does a lot of fitness stuff, cycling, all that. So I've always like been conscious of everything she does. It's like setting a bar for me so high, like you know, with the diet and everything. So the one thing that I've had that she couldn't have is being vegetarian. So actually, I just tried it. Like I was so interested when I found these guys are vegetarian, and a lot of other people who I've met along the way. So I just got intrigued at first, and then like I've always had that thought. I just decided to try it for 2 weeks, and here we are 3 years later.
It's a spiritual thing.
Yeah, it's a spiritual thing, and it's also like conscious in not the spiritual sense, but conscious in like being aware of what's going on. Like in terms of spirituality, it's just respect for life being sacred, and when it comes to being conscious, it's just like knowing like things like beef production is the #1 cause of global warming and stuff like that, and CO2 emissions. Beef farming, actually, if I can do without it, like why do I need to?
I know a lot of people out there, I'm sure they're trying to find the conscious self, the spiritual self. What does it take to embark on this journey, or what can you advise some of the people out there trying to be more conscious about the world?
All this, it's something called detachment. That's what people can practice, like to step towards a conscious self. Like even being vegetarian is a practice of detachment. So like detaching yourself from things that define people, like how much you have, or what you're doing, or how you look. So it's basically detachment. That's the first step towards realizing yourself, because that's the only way you can find true happiness. It's not out there, it's in you.
Wayne, this is something I'd really like you to expand on. Earlier in the week, Kali cut out 2 drops. Now,
I have to go there.
Yeah, before we even get to Caterpillar, what are your overall thoughts on the whole cycle? What do you think
I like that side of the presentation, everything, the fact that they have a brand on board, and just by the simple fact that Kali decided to put you guys on right after I got the award, I like it, man. For me I'd say Timmy killed it, man. Timmy, Tony, Steph, they killed it, man. Also Caterpillar.
So now, on to Caterpillar, his sentiments. What are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts, I don't really have any thoughts on it, because like it's not like you'll always get that type of vibe from wherever you go, man. There'll always be 1 or 2 people who don't like your stuff. So like with time you learn to develop like a wall to that point. Like I don't know, maybe he felt he did the right thing, but like using a platform like that to mention, I don't know, it looks to us in like such a high level where we're both like on the same hustle. But like big up to him, as he's doing his thing. If you got there, he's doing something right. So big up to him, man. Just don't start something you can't finish.
Had you had a Caterpillar before?
No. Actually knew of him when the announcement was made. I just saw the name, but like when the cipher came out, I didn't even remember his own. I just got called and told you about it.
You know, there have been many instances where like somebody who's upcoming tries to bite on somebody who's making a noise to try to get Caterpillar. Do you think this is one of those instances?
It could be, I don't know, Mazi. That's his plan. Me, I'm focused on mine, but yeah, that happens a lot. It happens, yeah. But just wait. Just wait. I'm not gonna say anything, but just wait.
Is the DF planning a retaliation, a reply, or is this gonna be?
You know your DF, right?
You're saying DF.
All I can tell you is that Kali sent the beat. 2 days ago, it was secret.
For sure?
And that's all I can tell you.
I'm excited.
I'm
excited.
Now, so pia nyingo jeni to very soon. I like that.
Wayne, I've learned a lot from you. I'm sure the people have as well. Now, what are you up to music-wise, outside of music?
Oh man, like music-wise, I'm working on my next project. It's called 20,000 Flows. I'm about halfway done. I just want to go all out sharp because next year. So I just want to get done with the rap to feed the fans. My mixtape day one's about 3 fans. And then from there, like I'm moving on like sonically to like just different stuff on the international.
Okay.
Other than music, developing content for a show, which I'll give you more information about, that will be related short TV. And also I'm looking to start a clothing line. Yeah, so I'm actually and ADF, we have hella music we recorded since last year. I haven't even put any of it out, so we'll just go through selections and see how to present that to people.
So we're definitely excited about that. We wish you all the best.
It's a pleasure, like hearing stuff like that. And you need to hear stuff like that once in a while.
Now, for the people out there who want to get a hold of Shambhala, want to follow you on your social media, where can they find you at your handles?
Okay, mostly you can find me on my Instagram. You can find me at dope_EYE_MEAN. That's dope, I mean. And then the same on Twitter and on Facebook. You can find me at dope, I mean. That's dope-I-mean. And on YouTube, you can find my music on Shrap TV Kenya or Alliance Dominant Family Kenya. That's the AD family page, and you can get all that. And yeah, basically Soundcloud, dope, I mean, though I don't really post on Soundcloud, Song of Music, Apple, Spotify, all that. Yeah, Shrap TV, Tidal.
Dope, I mean, ladies and gentlemen.
Pleasure.
And I'm going home. It's been a pleasure, bro.
That's my to kill a time in Selenka.
You can follow me on my Twitter at Ryan Going Ham, Instagram Kijana_Kijana_or yeah, Soundcloud at Ryan Going Ham. Now we're about to walk out into the freestyle. I don't want to with the volume.
In my ninja when you huruka fence, but uptown, downtown, bado still represent. All of Nairobi is loving how we using the shang. I got the hit me kama Adobe.
Shambhala out in stores now. Culture scale project out. Buddha Melavia. The best project this year. For real. With the best, no deal. What's independent?
Independent from the hang. Na mutant pattern with the slang, pattern with the shame, pattern in the bang, pattern na demi yako na unajua yesi pain. Napenda zile zinachapa kama mwiko, kila siku sadaka na mpenda. Shit, wezi nipata mipali niko, nikitaka kitu nachoma weka kwa kiko.
Na kampuna piko, na kampuna mbido, niko paliwe auko. Ndio mwaka natingisha kiuno. Jumini star. Mina dopa, mi tunawapa buzz. Straight fire. Dem wako ni malaya.
Dem wako ni malaya, she a liar. Kila siku ana roll na kona tires. Shit, sielewi form ni gani. Is Mr. Dem yako, mi nataka tu madama nipe ham. Haje kona jam, nipe anakam. I got that flow that you ain't never seen before. I'm in the scene, ndani ya maji, chini ya maji, you ain't seen me before. Shit.
1 4 4. Mi siku nyangi vodo. 1 2 3 4. Buda nipe ya do.
It's Mr. Dem yako. Dem yako ananipa matako. Shit, anakula mdaki kama vako. Yeah, I got it and I'm last with it. Rain to the front and game this bitch is past in.
I'm about to take it. When you give me a beat, I'm gonna be snaky. Fuck, I'm a slay queen. Wanna die too, is on my chain. Nah, I walk working. Na mi niko walking. So shout out to Dopamine. He came through and he did this thing.
Happy to be here, man. Happy to host. I mean, happy to be hosted. I'm posted. And the walk-ins and we looking like samosas. In the trap, it's a try and you can get so set up. Shit, fuck. And I'm hot with it. Every time I hit the top, you know, gotta drop with it. Kila kitu cha maana cha shuka chapanda. Chapanda cha shuka kila kitu. Me and Duara, I got the shit on Hada. I'm with the Simba, I'm Nala, I'm in Mala. Me niko na Pilsner, me niko na Dem, me niko na hits now, me niko na game. If you ever want to get the money, not the same.
Oh yeah. Dopamine, that's all for that. Yo, Shambhala out in stores now. Everybody go grab that.
iTunes, Spotify, all that.
Yeah. Now, Dopamine. Before we jump to the verse, I've got to present you with a little something from the Walkins.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Then why y'all do this to me?
Because we love you, bro. We love you, man.
Hey, nigga gotta cry.
Yeah, we got a Walkins bottle for you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, what you want me to sit in this, bro?
Anything. You can carry your water, your juice.
What you mean juice?
Yeah. You think,
Oh, for real, man.
everything
Hey,
you
that's
need.
what's up.
Yeah.
Walking team. This is what it is.
Abuse.
Link up, shop life.
Hey,
Hey,
what's the best
one
tickets
time I
for you?
should- Oh, for real?
Yeah.
God damn, when you want me to post this?
Man, anyway.
Shukran, man. I
We
appreciate
love
it.
you.
Yeah.
We love you at the Walkins.
Thank you, man.
Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bless up for coming.
Hey, you're about to make a nigga cry, man. I told you.
Guys, let's jump into that verse.
Hey,
Yeah,
one time.
good God.
Fire.
Okay, I'm dripping in strap. Facts, I'm skinny strap. Facts, now I'm a facts.